Welcome back to Age of Empires Mobile. So our Mightiest Empire is over, and someone from Kingdom 5 got in the top 3, and that is BillBarilko. But who is BillBarilko? I don't know. I did reach out to him, and I was able to contact him. I tried to get him to hop on a Discord or WhatsApp call so that we could maybe go over his account and just talk about him and all that stuff. He didn't want to get on a call, but he did have a chat with us, so we're gonna go over that chat. Look at those points. Oh my goodness, that 1.48. That's a crazy amount of points. Putting Kingdom 5 on the map. Yeah, so let's dive in, and he had some things to say. So let's find out who BillBarilko is in Kingdom 5. So here we are in Age of Empires Mobile, Kingdom 5 FRC. So here is BillBarilko. He didn't want to hop on Discord or WhatsApp, but he was fine with like a little interview. So he is a dolphin spender. He is right at that 45 million power, I believe. So for starters, BillBarilko. He's actually from Rise of Kingdoms, so he's a rock player. He played in 1075. 1075 is a very reputable kingdom, for those that do not know. 6 years in Rise of Kingdoms. Holy. He's also a dolphin and rock as well, but he's finding the rock gameplay boring, which is why he switched over to Age of Empires Mobile. So 8 months or so into AoEM, he realized that he likes the game dynamics better. He says that sure, you still have, whales dominating the battlefield, but the disparity between free-to-play and spenders is less in this game. He is a retired analyst with IBM Canada, so money and time for this game is not a problem. So BillBarilko, he's living his best life. That's what's up. He spends about 500 Canadian a month, so about 400 American. So you can imagine how 500 a month is going to really put your account in a nice spot. So his lineups are pretty simple, is what he says. All warriors, no strategists or marshals, and by strategists I guess that's tacticians. Holy smokes, this guy got top 3 Mightiest Empire with only warriors. He might be onto something game breaking right here. Warriors might be just a straight up meta for the open field, and that's it. Who knows, maybe marshals and or strategists have a certain role in just rallying or garrison. Who knows, but it seems like warriors are definitely the open field meta, because he got top 3 in Mightiest Empire, in one of the most stacked Mightiest Empires in his game right now, using only warrior lineups. So keep that in mind and take notes, y'all. Gear, as you know, is a constant grind, as are gems, but his collection is okay. He has some red gems, more gold and purple, and he doesn't bother with epic or rare gear anymore except to dismantle. So he's rocking full legendary gear, everything. So I asked him, I said, okay, so you only run warrior lineups, and that led you to being top 3 rank in our last Mightiest Empire. It's super interesting. So he runs 4 lineups, 4 marches, 1 for each troop type. He usually runs a troop expansion buff, as you should, but the method is pretty simple. Just kill anything that moves. And I agree, it's really about consistency. Just, keep sending your troops out there, keep going, keep pushing, keep the pressure on the enemy, keep the pressure on them. So I was curious and I asked him, what is it about rock that you find the gameplay boring, and what do you like about AoE better? And this is where things start to take an interesting turn. We really get a deep dive into what the devs in AoEM are doing versus something that is kind of drawing people away from rock. So he said that this last KVK, Attila and Janissary were his enemies to watch, and his trades with them were okay. Some won, some lost. For those that don't know, Attila and Janissary are from Kingdom 6, and they placed first and second place, the Mightiest Empire. But in rock, he often finds himself trading at a 20 to 25% kill ratio versus whales. The worst ratio he loses here in AoE is a 3 to 1. In rock, it's more like a 10 to 1. This rang a bell. It rang a bell because if you guys have been following my videos and watching my battles, you know I'm not T7. I have some T6 on my infantry march, but it's T6 mixed with T5. And my pikeman is actually T5 mixed with T4. And even still, I trade all right at sometimes. I said this is strange because I find myself trading better here in Age of Empires Mobile. I find myself trading better here as well, and I have a mix of T6 and T5. I said field fighting feels more fun in Age of Empires Mobile. He says it sure is, but there are some raw methods I'd like to see used more here. Murder balls being for one. Yeah, so murder balls are so awesome. Like when everyone just sticks together and like literally they move as a ball. It's just chaos and it's fun and it's nice. So he asked me if I'm Canadian. I said I'm Colombian, born in Canada, but go Leafs go, Canadian at heart. He said the second best game you can name is the good old football game. I love that Tim's Super Bowl commercial. So I don't watch NFL, but I guess if there was a Tim Hortons commercial at the Super Bowl, you know, nothing beats an early morning Tim's run when it's still dark outside. He's give me thumbs up. That was cool. So, you know, it was awesome of him, and I said thanks for leading us in the Mightiest Empire when we're fighting. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that we should probably take into consideration here. He only runs warrior lineups, and he's top 3 in the Mightiest Empire. So, moving forward, I am going to be hoarding, and I'm going to be saving up all of my tokens and all of my skill points for just warrior heroes. That's what I took from his experience in the game and what he was able to tell me, and I'm sharing with you guys from Kingdom 5. Yeah, so he is just under that 45 million power mark right now. He's at 44.8, and he's also rocking a Japanese civilization, as am I, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, pure warrior lineup, BillBarilko, top 3 Mightiest Empire. And I thought that he was freaking insane during Mightiest Empire. I literally saw him just running through fools, man. He was just running marches down. But that's a little bit about BillBarilko. So he works for IBM. He retired IBM Canada. 4 marches he's running right now, all warriors. He's got pretty much almost max equipment. He's got some red gems and legendaries, but yeah, so he is looking like he is here to stay, and he is going to keep doing what he does, and that is just racking up those kills. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a comment and a thumbs up. This is Lizard, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.